Hello everybody, this is Maniac for Bricks, and I'm here today with set number 8958, the Granite Grinder. Anybody that's a Rock Raiders fan knows what that means. This is a LEGO Power Miner set from 2009. It's actually the first one that I owned with the Thunder Driller. This has 94 pieces, 2 minifigures, ages 7 to 12, and originally retailed at $9.99, a fair price for this set. Let's take a closer look at it right now. To start things off, we'll have a look at the interesting instruction manual. And what's interesting about this one, it's made in a horizontal style, but the stapling on it is very eerie. See what I mean? You have to flip it up this way to read the instructions. And what that also means is we get more of a column type of building experience in terms of steps. It's very simple and well put together for trying to understand how this machinery works. And it's actually kind of fun once you see everything go together, even testing it out a little bit when you're building it, and then realizing how this will work. I think it's kind of a waste, though, that this part is built in here, although it only holds, only works for really a few pieces. It's just kind of like a way of just throwing in extra parts. We do get a lot of stickers in this set, I will add, and a lot of them are used on almost the same places and almost all the same pieces. We also got some treads that are in the set and a roll cage. That's very interesting. Step 26, you just add a rubber band, but it also shows you how the model works. On the back, it also shows you, I forgot, it's not the end of the instructions. And there we have the end instructions. Then we have one page for the piece count, and then we get 2 pages that show you all the Power Miner sets in the first wave. This first picture shows you all of them in work, and all the Power Miners running around trying to collect energy crystals from the rock monsters. This side shows you the checklist of sets. I forgot to put in the check for that one, but I have 5 of the 6 Power Miner sets in the first wave. On the very, very last page, it also gets to show you the combo models, which I will not describe in this video. But it gets to show you what they look like, and you can find the building instructions on lego.com/powerminers/building instructions. Probably not on there anymore, since this is an older set. It also shows you the Lego Club and the old version of the Win section. This is not the one with the screaming kid. This is the one that actually shows you Lego products. Here we have the 2 minifigures in the set. The first one is an unnamed Power Miner, which usually goes by something like Duke or Rex, as just a typical name for him, but it's also confusing because it's the same name as other ones. And then we have Glaciator, the rock monster, in this set. Every Power Miner set included a rock monster one way or another, and it's very cool to get one in blue in this set. The Power Miner itself has some pretty good printing on it, and, classifies it as a driller by that little icon on the front and the back of his torso. You can see it right there. The rock monster has its own unique design and is actually included in a small plastic bag inside of the original set. The minifigure in this set, or at least actual minifigure in this set, has 2 different facial expressions and appears in several different sets in the Power Miner series. 2 of them in this exact version, and then there are some others, one that he doesn't have, he only has his hair, not a helmet, and then, I'm not really sure what other ones he has, but he might have one where it just has like a visor on top of his helmet. This one also carries a version of Dynamite, which was first introduced in 2009. So it's very cool to get Dynamite in its own actual piece instead of a 1x2 tile. This rock monster has a very wide opening mouth, so if you wanted to, you could actually stick dynamite in him. It's actually one of the first things I did when playing with him, is making him blow up from dynamite. You could also stick an energy crystal included in the set into his mouth, as if he was ready to charge up and cause some wreckage underground. Let's take a closer look at the model. The next part of the set is the Granite Grinder itself. Now, when I first heard about the Power Miners theme and heard about some of the set names, I was really looking forward to the Granite Grinder set because it reminded me of an earlier Granite Grinder from Rock Raiders. And this one is a much smaller version in comparison to that one. I don't know if I'll do a comparison video for it, but it is much smaller. It's more compact, but it still has some pretty cool features and details to it. So, let's get right on to the model itself. It's roughly, I'd say it's on about a 6x8 base as far as makeup of parts, and that's not including the treads. But it is a nice little drilling vehicle. That's the main intention of this one, it's drilling. And the special feature with it, as you can see in orange, is that it can move back and forth with the drill. So I'll just push the drill along, and you can see the drill kind of click in place and move back and forth. It's actually a fun feature that allows kids to have a simulated play of, something drilling apart, and I like the clicking sound in it because it allows it to feel a little bit more realistic. Now, the reason why that happens is because underneath, there are these special knob pieces pushing against this piece, which is then holding the drill together. So every time it moves, you'll see that the drill goes up and down, and then the drill goes back into place by this simple rubber band. It's a really cool technique, and I'm really happy that it was made into a Lego set so that we could see how the technique works and try to incorporate it into other models that we make on our own. Now, looking more at the model itself, we have several stickers on it. You can see the vehicle number 3 right there is a sticker. This piece is a sticker, or has a sticker. This also is a sticker, so we have 2 pieces that have 2 stickers on them. There's also a sticker on top of here, a sticker on top of there, and we also have another sticker that is in the driver's compartment, where you can see the controls for the vehicle, and there's only enough room to just fit the driver. I didn't really know where else to put the dynamite. We also have 2 stickers on the back for each of these gas containers, which you could remove if you wanted to. Each of the gas containers, surprisingly, has a Technic piece put in the side of them so that they don't fall apart. I think that's a good thought. I didn't really expect that. And then there's the second container. There's also a hook on the back of here with the motor on the back. We'll get to that in just a little bit. There's also an axe on this side, and we also have a large lamp on this side. You can remove the lamp if you need to, just to fit other accessories. Now, the hook on the back is intended for this little bucket, and the bucket itself would be just nice, but you can also use it with the vehicle by hooking up this chain. And very simply, you can make this now into a drilling vehicle, but also a collecting vehicle, because usually in power miners it's one or the other or both. So now you can drill along and move along the ground and pull this little bucket. Now, the bucket only has 1 crystal inside of it, but you could always fill it up with more that you collect from the different power miner sets. And maybe even carry some rock raiders in there. I mean rock monsters in there, if you really wanted to. You also have 2 lights in the front here, and that's all I can really say as far as detail. But this is a really nice $10 set. It's got a cool feature to it. It's got some great looking parts. I like the design of it. Even though it's smaller than the original Granite Grinder, it still pulls off an interesting set design. And it's also nice to get this bucket so that you can carry around extra pieces or extra energy crystals, whatever you may find in the mining. So, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time with more LEGO set reviews. I'll click this away.